Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Shaylor.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we are the Tomorrow Guys. And we want to welcome you to our very first episode. Real quick before we get rolling, we just want to tell you a little bit about who we are. We've been friends for a long time, and we are just two ordinary guys that love all things Disney, but especially the theme parks. So we were just sitting around talking one day about what we could do to share our love of the Disney theme parks with other people, and so Jonathan came up with the idea of the Tomorrow Guys. So you want to just talk a little bit about that?
Every time we got together, we were thinking about our next trip. We were always thinking about the future, kind of like what Walt did when he was alive. He always was looking forward, and that's what we're always doing. We're always looking toward the next trip. And we think there's a lot of people out there like us that don't live by the parks, that don't live in California or live in Florida. But we live smack dab in the middle of the country in Texas, and we're always looking forward to the next trip. So hence we came up with the name Tomorrow Guys.
Yeah, so since we live in Texas, I know that there's a lot of people that blog and vlog that live on the West Coast or the East Coast, and I think one of the things that we want to do is we want to help teach people how to get to Disney for as cheap as possible, because that's really what we are doing all the time. We're trying to get there as cheap as possible. So we are going to teach you guys a little bit about how to travel hack Disney. And so we have two trips coming up. So travel hacking, for those of you that aren't aware of what that is it is taking advantage of hotel and airline loyalty reward programs and using them to your advantage to gain free stays and free trips at places. And with Disney, it's just a little bit different on how you do that. They do have their own hotel programs, but they don't really have a loyalty program. So you kind of have to have this weird niche to learn how to get in there. So we have two trips coming up. We're actually leaving for Disneyland in less than 2 weeks. And it's really great because I think we both are...
We're excited.
Yeah.
We're excited. And you know, the other thing, you talked about the loyalty programs. We also will talk about what credit cards are best to use to help build up points. And discounts. I mean, there's ways of getting discounts if you're really, know what you're doing. And so we've just things we've discovered and that we've sought out. Some of them we just stumbled upon, and so we want to share that with you. But not just that.
Yeah,
right? Just not that.
No, you'll see us giving reviews on some of our favorite restaurants, the ones that we've been to in the past, and ones that we are trying for the first time. You'll see us giving, reviews of some of the rides that we like and just some of the stuff that we like to do in the parks. And so just on our upcoming trips with the Disneyland trip, just to give you an idea on how we did this, we are staying across the street from Disneyland at a hotel, and we are using reward points, and we're staying there for free. And we also booked our flights for free. So when we go on this trip, we are paying for our admission into the parks. And then we will be paying.
I got a discount.
Yeah, okay.
I got a discount.
He'll give you a trick on how he got to, $200 off?
$200 off.
$200 off his admission into the parks. And then we'll be paying for our food. And then when we go to Disney World, we're doing that one in November. And we're really excited about that because my wife, it'll actually be her first time. I've taken her to Disneyland several times. I did a surprise trip for her birthday to Disneyland for her first time. But this will actually be her first trip to go to Walt Disney World. And so we're going to go with Jonathan and his wife, and we're going to show my wife, her name's Natalie, we're going to show her around Disney World for the very first time.
Yeah, I think our goal on that is kind of show it through a newbie's eyes, right? We're going to try to capture what it's like to take somebody that's never been before. I've done that on 3 separate occasions, and I'll tell you right now, probably the best trips I've ever had, save the one we did for the 60th. It's really neat if you've gone a lot to share your joy with somebody else and see it through their eyes. It kind of, I don't know about you, but it makes me appreciate the parks even more when I see somebody that's never gone before and see how they're like wide-eyed. And a lot of people, even adults, will turn into 12-year-olds.
Yeah. So for that trip, what we're doing is we're actually going, we got free flights, and by fluke accident, we actually got upgraded to first class. I got it outgoing and coming back. He got it on the way back. Right. And then, so we're flying there for free. We are also staying at the Dolphin. That's the hotel. There's a Swan and the Dolphin that sit right behind the boardwalk on the backside of Epcot. I think it's a great location.
Yeah.
I think it's a great place on Disney property. I just love the idea of ending your day watching Illuminations and then being able to just walk to your hotel room and call it a night. And so we're staying at the Dolphin, and I think it's going to be newly remodeled, at least the lobby. We're staying there, and we used hotel points, and so we're staying there for free. So we're going for 5 nights.
5 nights, 6 days.
6 days, free flight, free hotel. We are getting park tickets. There is a way to do park tickets for free through points, but I don't know if it's the best bang for the buck.
Right.
And so what you're going to hear from us, for those of you that are wherever you live in the United States, whether you live in the Midwest or the Southwest or the Northeast or the Northwest, we want to just help you, like we've helped ourselves, try to get to the parks as much as we possibly can for as cheap as we possibly can. And then after that, and we'll just kind of see where it goes. I mean,
but we're not just going to be about the saving money. I mean, that's a big part of it. But we're two opinionated guys. We're going to give you our thoughts. So actually, the next episode that we're going to talk about the latest news from D23, because we definitely have some ideas on some of this.
Yeah.
So you guys stay tuned for the next episode, because we're going to cover D23 in depth and what we think, what our thoughts are, what we're excited about, what we're disappointed about, and so we're going to cover a lot of things. We're also going to have some in-park videos. We'll do some things like that. So. It's always going to be focused on the future, though. I mean, that's the whole idea is your next trip, the next great thing from Disney. And we'll maybe even cover movies sometimes if we think that if it fits into our idea of the future. So,
yeah, look, we're nerds. We love it. we want to share it with as many people as possible, and we just kind of need an outlet.
Yeah.
So
I'm the old nerd. He's the young nerd.
Hey, another thing that we've done, we've started making T-shirts. This is not one done by us, but this one was created by Jonathan. Yeah. So, do you want to tell everybody where they can go find those?
Yeah, we have a store, and it's going to be at thecreativevisualist.com, and there's going to be a section on there called the Tomorrow Guys, with lots of different T-shirts, and we may have some coffee mugs or two and maybe some hats. So we'll put that up in the show notes, and we'll remind you guys that every once in a while on the podcast that when we have new product. But anyway, we're going to do that.
Yeah, and so is there a way that they can contact us? We should have thought of that before.
Probably should have thought of that
before we started recording this, but
we'll have it in the show notes.
Yeah, we'll put, if you want to, and we'll tell you.
We're just starting out, guys. Yeah. So just be, this is we're really just kind of jumping in feet first. But we'll probably have a Facebook page, and we'll set up an email. We'll have an email. So, but you can always contact us. Leave a comment below. Give us a thumbs up. Follow, subscribe, all that great stuff, and
don't forget, there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
That's right. So, I'm Jonathan,
and I'm Shaylor,
and we are the Tomorrow Guys.